What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video. And yes, as you can see in the thumbnail and the title, there are more N5 Global versions available at the Average Dad Tech Store. But you will have some questions because I've been getting hundreds, if not thousands, through the support mailbox. What I want to do over the next couple of minutes is just answer those frequently asked questions. Carrier bans, Android Auto, cheaper prices elsewhere. Let's go. So, as mentioned, since releasing the N5 Global last week and then making them out of stock and then re-releasing them and making them out of stock, things have just been mental. We have sold quite literally hundreds of units at this point, and obviously thank you, but I am one of the only places shipping and I have them for the cheapest price. So for the 2 or 3 people that told me Wanda Mobile was cheaper, keen-eyed among you will notice that, well, for one, Wanda are not cheaper. I shared screenshots with these people, but also Wanda had them available for about 3 minutes, then listed them as out of stock, then upped the price, and they're still out of stock. So no, Wanda are not cheaper. GiveStop are doing something slightly different, and they're listing their global version with a terabyte of storage or 256 gigabytes of storage. Not possible. It comes in half terabyte only, unless I'm missing something. So just be wary when ordering. Purple doesn't exist global, terabyte doesn't exist global, nor does 256 gigabytes. So now we've got that part out of the way. Android Auto, will it work on the global version? Yes, 100%. Will it work wired and wirelessly? Yes, depending on your car. The phone has the capability, but some cars don't allow wireless Android Auto. It has to be wired. So for those asking the question, you're going to have to check with your car manual. It's nothing to do with the phone. And now in terms of carrier and bans and network support, if you're in the UK, all networks will support it. In fact, if you're in Europe, all networks are going to support it. The N5 has all the right bands for 5G, 4G, all the data roaming bands you could want. And we are blessed with our carriers not being absolute batshit crazy like the ones in the USA who lock you down and ban phones from their networks. Which leads me nicely to the USA. Since the N5 is released, I have another Average Dad employee, colleague, teammate, groupie, Samantha. Samantha is in the United States. She is very well versed to tell you which carriers work and which carriers don't with the global N5. I've given you a blanket statement. T-Mobile, which Mint Mobile use, work absolutely fine. AT&T, 75% of the time you'll be fine depending on state. And then Verizon, probably not. They're pretty much locking you down to iPhones at this point in time. If the question is, does it have the appropriate bands? The answer is very much yes. So don't ask. There's no point. All the bands are not only available, you can research them online, but you're going to have to ask your carrier. I've talked about this before. In the USA, the carriers get away with absolute murder. They're able to pick and choose which phones they allow on their networks and then just ban the rest. Spoiler alert, unless you've got an iPhone or Samsung or Google Pixel, you may struggle with some carriers. Verizon. Luckily, T-Mobile and Mint Mobile, you're absolutely fine. So hopefully that answers all the questions and I don't have to field 200 of the same question. FYI, if you ask any of the questions that I am talking about in this video, I am just going to send you the link to this video. I am aware that not everyone watches the YouTube channel that now buys from a store. That used to be the case. The store has grown. It's not the case. So don't take this as a rude reply. We are just getting hundreds and hundreds of emails per day that we can't possibly physically respond to with long answers. So we'll be as polite as possible, but you may just get sent the link to this video. Hope you understand. And then the question of what's included in the box. In the OPPO N5, yes, there are unboxings online, but I will just summarise. You get the phone, a UK charger, because this is the Hong Kong variant, they use UK plugs, a case with back protection, none of that little crappy front protection thing that always snaps, and a cable, and a SIM ejection tool. That's what's in the box, so don't ask if there's an EU charger, don't ask if there's a US charging brick. No. There is just that. And then for the quite a few people that asked if I'll be shipping the free pen that OPPO are giving away. No, that's not going to happen because OPPO are not giving away a free pen for importers. They may if you are one of the pre-orders through OPPO Singapore, Malaysia or Hong Kong, but that's not us. So no, there's no free pen. I wish there was. Trust me, imagine how much sales would boost if I was able to also offer a free pen, but no. One thing I will say is if they do come out with a new pen, it will be stocked on the store, but the OPPO pen that I have on the store, 100% tested, works with the OPPO N5 on both the cover and inner screen. And then for all your other app-related questions, yes, they all work. It's a global ROM with full Google Play Store, full Google mobile services, full Android Auto, full smartwatch connectivity. They all work. So there we have it, a nice quick video. As mentioned at the start, you've probably not made it to this point because you've probably already ordered through the store. Global versions, 50 of black, 50 of white, have now been released. 3, 2, 1, go.